This collection of 30 thoughtful quotes contains thoughtful sayings and aphorisms from some of history's greatest thinkers and authors like Albert Einstein, Aldous Huxley, Nelson Mandela, Henry David Thoreau and Theodore Roosevelt. Humility is not thinking less of yourself, it's thinking of yourself less. Lewis. Experience is not what happens to you, it's what you do with what happens to you. Aldous Huxley. The teacher who is indeed wise does not bid you to enter the house of his wisdom but rather leads you to the threshold of your mind. Khalil Gibran. Better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. Chinese proverb. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Albert Einstein. Lonely become either thoughtful or empty. Mason Cooley. No apologies or excuses. No one to lean on, rely on or blame. The gift is yours. It is an amazing journey and you alone are responsible for the quality of it. This is the day your life really begins. Bob Moawait. An expert is one who knows more and more about less and less until he knows absolutely everything about nothing. Nicholas Murray Butler. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. John F. Kennedy. The purest and most thoughtful minds are those which love color the most. John Ruskin. Love is an ideal thing, marriage a real thing. A confusion of the real with the ideal never goes unpunished. Go if that thoughtful soul to solitude retires. Omar Khayyam. Life is too important to take seriously. Corky Siegel. Without order nothing can exist, without chaos nothing can evolve, and nowadays people know the price of everything and the value of nothing. Oscar Wilde. It's not that life has been easy, perfect or exactly as expected. I just choose to be happy and grateful no matter how it all turns out. A non of people are good only because they fear punishment, and hope for reward, that we are a sorry lot indeed. Albert Einstein. Love me when I least deserve it because that is when I really need it. Swedish proverb. Great thoughts speak only to the thoughtful mind, but great actions speak to all mankind. Theodore Roosevelt. He have found the paradox, that if you love until it hurts, there can be no more hurt, only more love. Mother Teresa. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. Nelson Mandela. People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou. No one has ever become poor by giving. Anne Frank. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. Henry David Thoreau. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. Margaret Mead. My bae. We accept the dream has become a nightmare. We tell ourselves that reality is better. We convince ourselves it's better that we never dream at all. But the strongest of us, the most determined of us, holds on to the dream, or we find ourselves faced with a fresh dream we never considered. We wake to find ourselves, against all odds, feeling hopeful. And, if we're lucky, we realize in the face of everything, in the face of life, the true dream is being able to dream it all. Meredith Grey. Image 1, Rares C. Creative Commons by NCND 2, Modus Kamal. Creative